psychic wonders and spiritual delight will unveil the mysteries in the light. Tune your senses, sharpen your mind. Feel the energy, let your soul unwind. Tarot cards and angels' wings. Sound healing makes your spirit sing. Mind, body, soul connection strong. Find your peace where you belong. Meditate, elevate, discover ways to brighten up your darkest days. Energy flowing through your veins. Unlock your power, break the chains. With Annie and Carrie on this ride, discover the universe inside. Healing words in crystal glow, guiding through the ebb and flow. Feel the love that we impart. Awaken the magic in your heart. Mind, body, soul connection strong. Find your peace where you belong. Meditate, elevate, discover ways to brighten up your darkest days. Mind, body, soul connection strong. Find your peace where you belong. Meditate, elevate, discover ways to brighten up your darkest days.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Hi, AJ. Thank you for joining us again.
Oh, I love to be here.
We appreciate having you on the reading shows. We really do. Hello, Miss Annie. I love that colour on you.
Oh, thank you. Gail's just said hello to Shelley, and I've got Shelley, but I've got Gail, but I don't have Shelley.
Oh.
No, I don't have Shelley either. Hi, Esther.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Tracy.
Oh, hi, Sissy.
Hi, Tracy. Good to see you again, sort of. Hi, Kelly. There she is. There's Shelley. Hi, Esther. Oh, my gosh. Did you see Esther's post? She was given the most beautiful Mother's Day gift that were cupcakes like flowers. And they looked beautiful, and the icing on them looked beautiful. They looked so yummy. But did you have a hard time eating them, Esther? Because they looked too pretty to eat. They were just gorgeous.
Hey, Amanda. Hi, Mirani.
Hi, Mirani.
Yep, and happy Mother's Day to all the mums.
Thank you. Apparently, I've got children.
Thanks, Tracy. Well, it's reading show tonight, and how synchronistic. I love that word because, I love synchronicity. How synchronistic that we were due for a reading show and it's Mother's Day. Yep. Thought that was awesome. We can do it as a Mother's Day special. They were so yummy. Only one left, shared with the family. They looked great. They looked awesome. Hi, Christy. Welcome aboard. Happy Mother's Day. So we don't have our beautiful bubble girl again tonight, sadly. So it's up to us, I think, to keep a track of the questions coming in and where we're up to. So we'll try and keep on track with that.
Okay, so little people, in your little tiny circles where we can see only little bits of you, would you like to start firing questions up for us? Hi, Rena.
Welcome, Rena.
Have we got questions?
Oh, hi, Lisa.
Lisa.
Thank you again for being with us last fortnight.
Yeah. I need
Very
to book an appointment with you, Miss Lisa. I want a
So
bone reading.
now, for questions, it's really good if they can be specific if you can, because we ask the cards direct for that. General guidance ones, obviously it's whatever comes out, but that's really the same for all of them because we're only the messengers. Okay, so looks like we've got our first one. Who would like to take the first one?
I can, because I've literally had cards flying all over the place, if you like.
Perfect.
Okay, so Kelly. Hello, Kelly. What energy is around me, my mental and physical health, and when will I purge him from mind, heart, and life? Goodness me, that's a lot of questions in one little request there. What I'm actually focusing on at the moment. So the first half, mental, physical health. The first card that's actually come flying out of the deck, and I almost dropped it, is my Ask Body card. My Ask Body card is always usually telling me to check in with the physical signs that you're actually experiencing at this present point in time. Don't ignore what your body's actually telling you. You actually need to pay attention. In life we have a tendency to always go, oh no, it's nothing much, or oh, I'll do that next week, or oh, it's nothing worth worrying about. It's just, life. No, you're being asked at the moment, especially around your physical and mental health, to actually pay attention to the signs that your body is giving you. Because it's important that you actually stop and listen. All right. So next time something's actually going on, pay attention to what's happening around you. Pay attention to what you're feeling, what you're hearing, just the little symptoms and signs, and really make sure that you're listening. It's really important to listen, because literally at the moment, the world's your oyster. You have got opportunity galore is surrounding you at the moment. Literally, the world is in the palm of your hand. You just have to actually reach out that hand to grab it. All right. And the only person that can do that is you. You are completely in control of that. So don't be afraid to actually reach out for what you want, especially the important things. I do have a third card for you, so I'm gonna very quickly answer the third part, because you were asking about purging. All right. And the one thing that I've got with purging is you've got the Sovereign card that has actually come up. Sovereign card reminds you that until you put your crown back on your head, stand tall, shoulders back, chin up, and see yourself as the person who is in control, that you're the queen. And you need to start recognizing that and realizing that. Okay. So it's respect yourself and actually treating yourself like the queen that you actually are. Okay. Don't let anybody else dull your sparkle or tell you what your sparkle should be. All right. I'm sorry that was lengthy, but I had to tackle all of them.
That's okay.
Kelly, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I'm always in bloody trouble.
It's just the depth. It's just the depth.
It's just the depth. I'm sure you know about this cutting the cords. So if the cords are attached to your heart, you're supposed to get obsidian or tourmaline and cut the cord, and then you're supposed to put selenite on it to heal the wound. That's the airy-fairy spiritual way of doing it. To purge somebody out of my life, what I do is I get 2 big long bits of toilet paper and I write their name on both of them, and I drop one down the toilet and I shit on their head. And then I wipe my ass with the next bit. I press the button and I say, off you pop with love and light, and shush them out my life down the dunny. So whether you want to do the nice way or whether you want to shit on his head, feel free. Okay.
Well, I thought I was being polite, but okay.
Yeah. I told you I would get in trouble, but that's okay. Esther. I feel like you've got a battle going on in your head at the moment. And it also feels like you've hit an oh shit moment, and there's some frustration around you at the moment. What your cards are saying is don't get frustrated. Things are about to get all shook up. And it's for you, this is about looking at all your different options. Now, sometimes when you've got a whole lot of options, I think maybe you get a bit overwhelmed. And so narrow things down a bit, because what I've got coming for you is rewards for all your hard work and effort. And for you, this is about, you're about to step into a new chapter. And for you, this isn't what am I going to be next? It's who am I going to be next? And it's talking about embracing that, and don't lose track of the things that you love. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. So focus on what you love, focus on what lights you up, focus on your passion, because a brand new chapter is just about to begin for you. Okay, Kerry Gale.
Gail, what's come through for you is I'm going to just show you here, first of all. Okay. So, what's coming through is that you have put a lot of foundations in place. You've done a lot of hard work. You've been building on a lot of different things in your life, which are all great and they're all coming to a fruition. What's happening now, though, is it feels like there's a tower moment around you, right? So it's like, okay, some things are going to be shook up for you and fall away. And sometimes we've actually got to let some of that responsibility or what you're being connected to fall away, because it's going to allow who you are becoming to step in. It's not about who you were before, because all of this is leading to this. They're encouraging you to take some time out, trust your heart. They want you to trust your intuition on where you're going, because you are about to really step into the spotlight with what you're doing, right? So all this hard work that you've been doing and the reflection on what you've been doing has been leading to this moment. So you're stepping into who you are always truly, truly meant to be. So this is actually a really exciting card. I'm actually got shivers all over with this, because I can't wait to see you in this spotlight, because that's where you deserve to be. So leave that fear behind. Stop standing in the shadows. If you need to take some time out to trust your intuition and know where that direction is, do that, right? But let things fall away you don't need, because this is who you are becoming and it's who you were always meant to be. There you go, lovely.
Thank you,
Okay,
Kerry. Amanda.
Amanda, my friend, I have not read for you in such a very long time, and it just happens to be that synchronicity Kerry's talking about that I actually get to pull some cards for you. Now, what happened is I started shuffling and asking for some guidance for you, and my entire deck went flying on the floor, so I had to then stop and pick them all up. There are a couple, however, you don't laugh at me, Kerry. There are a couple, however, that have come out predominantly. Now, the one that actually did land face up on my table first, I've got a couple for you. So you're entering the season of you. You actually need to start squaring away what it is that you actually want. What is it that's going to give you fulfillment, joy, passion, energy, thirst for life, satisfaction, the whole kit and caboodle? You really need to sit down and focus on what it is that you actually want, because teamed up with that is self-love. So it's about respect for self. It's about nurturing yourself. It's about seeing that you can actually put yourself first. It's not selfish to take time out to do things that are for you, solely for you and not for anyone else, because you spend so much time giving and giving and giving and giving. This time is about you working on you, for you, because of you and your love for self. Let go of guilt, of fear, of the stuff that's actually holding you back. You need to chuck that out. There's no room for that at the moment. And the way that you do that is by putting self first and foremost. All right. And actually remember what the simple joys are in life. Simple joys in life are one of the best things that we can possibly have. They don't have to be expensive. They don't have to be time consuming. They don't have to be big overt actions. Just think about, what is it that gives me simple childlike joy? For me, and Annie and Kerry will know this very well, for me it's a good cup of coffee. If I have a good cup of coffee, I'm happy. There we go. Yep. I've already drunk mine before we start, but it's about what's the simple joy in life. I love the smell of a freshly brewed coffee. Delicious. Find your simple joy, okay? Because this is all about you. This is your time. Annie.
Okay, Miss Mirani. What I've got for you is I've got. I don't know where to start with this lot. I've got a whole lot. It's talking about focusing on your home, and it's also talking about staying on track. I feel like there are times when you've got so many things in your head that you just get a bit overwhelmed. And it's talking about get all your ducks in a row. So one step at a time. It's like my 10-minute mountain. You can do anything for 10 minutes. It's talking about get your resources together and do some planning. Now, the other thing it's also talking about is healing. So, again, what Amanda was saying earlier, it's that don't listen to your body, focus on your body. If you feel like there isn't anything that you need to do or want to do at this point, sit in your arse and do nothing, basically. But start making some plans because it literally is saying get the foundation, get your ducks in a row. This is all about foundations, your possessions, your security. Because once you've got your physical space sorted and you've got you right, that'll keep you on track. And around this home stuff, I think that's where your focus needs to be at the moment. So I would say don't fret and think I'm not doing anything. You are. You're gathering your resources. It's a timing thing, Mirani. So just kind of hang in there and baby steps, little steps at a time, because good things are coming. Kerry.
Christy. It's funny when I saw Christy's name come up, and we just do this in sequence, Christy, as the questions come in, as do they. I was very drawn to you straight away. So I think I said hello immediately as well. So welcome. Lovely to have you with us. But these are the cards that dropped out for you are absolutely beautiful. So they all jumped. So the first card is Three of Cups. So if you haven't got, I know, one of my favorite cards, if you haven't already got, actually, I'm getting shivers, so I feel like you already do. You're really calling in your soul tribe at the moment, right? And you're really connecting with people that are like-minded and that you feel comfortable to totally be your authentic self with. And this relationship is absolutely beautiful. I also think it's taking you on a bit of a spiritual journey as well with this Ace of Cups, because what it's doing is it's filling the heart space. It's really moving you forward in looking at things from a different perspective. And those connections, and that is just absolutely beautiful, because it's people that actually lift you up rather than want to tear you down, right? So this is a beautiful spiritual connection that's forming here with who's coming in. But what they're also saying is you might have a period coming where you actually need to sort of stagnate. So where you may have been feeling like, oh, this is moving, everything's moving in exactly the right direction. If it suddenly slows down on you, just know that what the angels and guides are suggesting that you do is just take a little bit of time out to reflect on everything that you are learning. Allow that to become part of who you are, because that adjustment period is going to be important for you as well, because I think you're learning a lot at the moment, particularly in regards to the spiritual side of your being, who you truly are. And sometimes that takes a little bit of reflection to be able to incorporate that. But these are absolutely beautiful cards.
Yeah.
AJ.
Hey, Sandy. My cards, as I said, my cards went flying before, and my foot actually, I mustn't have picked them all up because I had one. All of a sudden, I found it under my foot. And for you, so I know for a fact it's for you because it's only just jumped out at me. Sandy, it's time to let your hair down. It's time to throw cares out the window. Of course, I'll never tell you to do anything too naughty, but throw cares out the window and actually just let your hair down. It's time to have fun. It's time to relax. It's time to recharge. It's time to actually remember that life is actually good regardless of the form that it's in or regardless of where you are at this present point in time. Because at this present point in time, you're really being called to look at what matters from the heart. So where you're sitting in that heart space, and it's about being able to sit comfortably there and really know that you're in a place of love, and that's what you're calling to you. And if you're not currently feeling like you're there at the moment, it's really asking you to connect to that space and sit comfortably in that space, because it's about how do we put down roots? How do we actually, put ourselves on a path forward that's going to allow us to, walk forward with confidence that's long lasting. But it's also asking you to learn lessons of the past as well so that you don't repeat the mistakes for the future. The mistakes that you don't want to repeat, you're being asked to have a look from a different point of view, maybe sort of take a step back to make sure that you are actually working and staying in that heart space where you're actually meant to be sitting at this present point in time. Because tell you what, there's a lot on the way for you. Hopes, dreams, wishes, don't give up on them. Okay, just start from that place of love to be able to take that step forward.
Thank you, AJ. Miss Lisa, you couldn't make this up. What I've got for you is I've got emotional release. I've got, and I know you've been like a roller coaster for a little while now, and it's talking about emotional release. It's also talking about spiritual partnership. Now, we both know who that's with, and we both know where that space is, and we both know what's happening. And it's talking about balance. So we've got this spiritual partnership happening. We've also got trust the signs. Don't second guess yourself. I know you're really good at not doing that. You do see the signs. You do trust the signs. And I know you're really good at that. But don't ever doubt that spiritual partnership for you is there, because this is talking about trusting your intuition, stepping into your power. It's also talking about following your passions. And you stepped back for a little while, and now I feel you're just ready to jump in, boots and all. And this is all around be inspired, get creative, do all the things that you've kind of put on hold for a little while, because that's what's going to fulfill you. That's what's going to light your fire again. That's what's going to fire you up. And it's all about pleasure, and it's all about contentment. And around that, this is richness. Now, for me, richness and all that, abundance, it never means money. This is talking about security, faith, happiness. So trust your signs, girlfriend. I know where you are, but I also see where you're going. And I can't tell you how proud I am of you, women. You're an incredible little person. I love you to bits.
Girls, when we get to the next two, Tracy is next. I'm just wondering, Abby, if you want to take Tracy, and AJ, if you want to do Sophia E. And I'm on Sue Hurley right now.
Are you?
Okay?
I've also potentially got cards for Sue as well.
Oh, have you? Well, either way, I can switch with you, or you can do Sue, whatever you want to do.
Kerry, you take Tracy.
Yep, okay.
All right. I've got cards for Sue then. Sue,
it won't matter. You're going to get the same thing whether it's AJ or me, That's what happens.
All right. So you've also got my Ask Body card. So again, you're another person who really needs to be paying attention to what body is telling you at the moment. Don't ignore signs. Don't ignore sort of and put aside and go, I'll deal with that another day, or it's just it's my normal. Forget about what's actually normal and actually think about, now hang on a tick, what's going on here at the moment. It's very similar to the message that I've already given and that I gave for Kelly earlier. You also need to be paying attention to what's happening because, gee, aren't you going to be busy at the moment and have some decisions and things that you need to do, because you're being told to pull up your big girl pants, put your big heavy boots on. There's lots of mountains to climb, which requires you to knuckle down and actually get stuck into it. Okay, to do that, you need to be happy, healthy, whole. All right, because this actually takes a bit of effort. All right. Also, make sure that you're bringing into the mix exactly what you want. It's not about just being happy with what you get. It's about what is it that I actually want to bring into the mix myself? What can I contribute? And actually seeing your contributions as valuable. And sometimes, you know, we doubt ourselves, we doubt our mad skills, but don't doubt your mad skills. Think outside the box. All right? Think outside the box for, you know, the answers to the questions that you're actually asking, especially when it comes to what is it that I need to put in the mix. And if I need to pull up my big girl pants, well, away I go and off I go, because it's something that you really need to take your time and focus on at this present point in time. Will it be easy? No. Do you have the tenacity to actually get things done? Oh, hell yes, you do. All right. You just need to believe in yourself. All right. And don't quit. Don't say no. Don't quit. Carrie.
Tracy. The Five of Wands here really talks about going to battle, but I feel like this is an internal one and feeling like you need to, or you've been going through a stage of proving to yourself your own self-worth. Right. Well, what the guides and angels are wanting to say to you about this is please don't discount all the skills, all the knowledge, all the things that you bring to the table, right? Don't discount that, right? There's a lot of things that you contribute that you, instead of taking the time to say, hey, I actually did that really well, you're more likely to self-criticize than actually say, hey, I did that okay. So they really want you to stop this self-criticism because they want you to step into your own power. And this is funny because this card came up for somebody else too. So what I'm going to say here is there's an opportunity that's actually going to land in front of you where you can sort of step up and step in. They're saying, please don't self-doubt, okay? Because that's the only thing that's going to stop you from stepping into this new leadership, visionary type role that you will play. It could be in your career, but it could also be in your personal life as well. So please stop criticizing yourself. Time to step into your own power, lovely. There you go.
Okay, Sophia. I've got a whole pile of cards for you, and they're all saying the exact same thing. I feel at the moment you feel like you're marking time, and this is talking about mixed messages. I think you're doubting yourself. It's talking about you having overcome so many challenges, and that Spirit is now giving you a gift, and it's the gift of your soul opening. And I feel that this is just the beginning. It's the beginning of you leaping into life and trusting. I think you're really highly connected, and I think you're really good at trusting your intuition. But I think sometimes you second guess yourself, or you're worried about what other people will think, or you're worried about, are you right? Stop it. Stop it. Because this is talking about living your truth. You have guidance coming from Spirit to you. You just need to trust it. And it's also saying, let you shine. I feel like you got squished a bit. It just feels like your confidence got shattered at some point, and it's time to dust yourself off and step back in, because I do feel you've kind of made yourself a little bit smaller, and some of that's about busyness, but it just feels like it's your turn, it's your time. Trust yourself. You've been given gifts from spirit. Use them, sweetheart. Use them.
Mhm.
AJ.
Me. All right. Well, isn't this interesting? What I am actually going to say, and Kerry and Annie are going to laugh when I pull this card up for you. You're being called to actually have a little patience at the moment. I feel so hypocritical every time that I pull this card, because patience is not one of my virtues. However, at this present point in time, you're being asked to pull back on the reins, stop, take a breath, take stock, actually have a look at where you are at this present point in time. You are not trapped. Patience doesn't mean that you're going to be trapped. Patience doesn't mean that, you're just standing still marking time. Patience means at this very point in time to take note of your surroundings. Okay, what's actually happening, why you're in this place at the moment. And don't be scared. Don't be scared to actually do something different. Don't be scared to put yourself out there, to take on new experiences, to take on new opportunities. Think back to what it is that you actually want. What is it that you actually desire? And take stock of, well, hang on a tick, why does that scare me? It shouldn't scare me. Moving forward isn't a bad thing. Okay, moving forward just means that you're going to be experiencing things from a different point of view. But if it doesn't work, failure isn't the end of everything. Failure just means that I haven't worked out the right way to go forward as yet. Okay, so do not let any potential failures take you off track from what it is that you want to do. All right, you don't need to succumb to that. What you need to do is take a breath, because all will be okay.
Christy, love a message from Spirit. When I read that for you, what was coming through is you and again, you're starting to call in your soul tribe. Now, your soul tribe are those people who are learning and growing and understand that this life is part of a spiritual journey and part of a learning journey. Now, as part of that, and as you start to see things differently, what's happening is you're becoming a mirror for some people, right? So you may feel that people are reacting to you in strange or different ways and it's not because of what you're doing or saying, it's because what you're reflecting back to them is something that they need to grow and work on. And so your guides want to bring that through for you. Then they said to me, grab the book. So I did. So this is a book I wrote a while ago now, Reflections of the Soul, and it's an oracle book. So I just asked, okay, now show me the message then that would really help Christy. So I've gone to the book and I've opened it for you to this message here, which is message 38, living as a mirror. And then I laughed, right? So because I'm just talking about you reflecting to other people. So living as a mirror, you're always reflecting something in your words, your energy, your choices. You offer the world a glimpse of what lives within. To live consciously is to ask, what am I choosing to reflect today? Living as a mirror does not mean being perfect. It means being intentional. It means showing up with integrity, presence, and love, not just for others, but for yourself. Let your life become a reflection of what you value most. So what we're suggesting for you is that just choose one word for yourself every day. Today, I'm going to reflect this. And what you'll find is you're going to then attract that back into your life, right? Because you're working with that vibration and frequency. There is an affirmation here. My life is a living mirror. I choose to reflect love, truth, and light. So don't let other people's reactions throw you off this path because your guides are saying you are on your right path. Just understand that it's part of that reflection. I hope that makes sense for you.
Rena, what I'm hearing is that at the moment you're working in masculine energy. It's talking about having to take control, having to make decisions. I just feel that there's been a lot of planning and there's been a lot of stuff going on where you've had decisions, really hard decisions that you've had to make. And I just feel now, don't be scared anymore. This is talking about stay on track. I feel that you're stepping into this time of healing. And I think you can let go of the reins. It just feels like you've done all the really hard work. Let go of the reins. Step back into that beautiful divine feminine energy because you've sorted all this shit out and now it's time to just breathe. It's also talking about get back into that childlike energy. Don't forget to have fun. I think stuff's been a bit tough for you for a little while, and I just think it's time to get your glow back on. Do something really lovely. Do things that make you happy, and you can breathe now. It's that I've got this feeling of, whoa, I'm finally sorted. It's been a nightmare, but I've got my stuff together, and I'm finally sorted. I hope that makes sense for you.
Okay, Veronica. Veronica, I'm really excited about your cards that came out. You're actually starting with the Creator card, which is the birth of something new and exciting. And I've just got so much good energy around it. And it's almost like I'm getting all energized from it. It's really, really exciting. It's got such good power attached to it. And I think that it's almost like a new lease of life. I don't know what's coming up from you, but it's brand new and it's something that you've actually been considering. And the reason why I say it's something that you're actually considering is because you also got your take risk card as well. Yes, it may be scary to start something new, but you should be taking the risk. It's actually worth it. Go with the flow, all right? Don't let your brain all of a sudden get in the way of doing something that's different, that's something new, because literally opportunity is being presented to you. You just need to reach out your hand and take it. Put some consideration. We always second guess ourselves, but have a look at it from a different point of view. Just because you may have had initial thoughts on how you think things should be going, doesn't mean that that's what you should always be, taking for gospel. Because it's about you putting roots down. It's about you actually digging your feet in, having a go, gritting your teeth, but also having fun with it, because I love the energy that's surrounding this at the moment. Exciting ride. And I've sort of got this exciting ride, especially over the next couple of months. What's May, June, July, November, October, November-ish for you. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening then. I hope that makes sense.
Andrea, welcome. And thank you for subscribing. We appreciate that. Maybe this is a good time to say, hey guys, if you're enjoying this, please like. Please like. Andrea, I've had 4 cards come out for you. So I just wanted to give you this reading. Firstly, I feel like you've been in a bit of a time of really wanting to, I call it my cave, and I do go into a cave where I just need to, it's, the world's too people-y sometimes, and I just need that space for myself. And I feel like you maybe have either been in this space or you're currently in this space and moving out of it. But what I want you to know is that the guides are bringing through with the cards that the wheel of fortune is turning. So anything that you may have felt was too much or too overwhelming for you, or that you just need a break, or you've just been too tired and you need that time out, take that time out for self-care. that the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, and the sun is definitely coming out. So your energy, your joy, your enthusiasm, the things that light you up are all coming back into your space again. So sometimes we just need that time out. So don't worry about that. And then, of course, family, connections, friendships, celebrations, right? So all of that is coming back in. So don't be too hard on yourself if sometimes you feel like, oh, I just don't want to deal with the world today. That's okay. That's self-care. But just know, right, that everything is turning in your favor, that things that bring you joy are coming back into your life, and the connections with everyone in the celebration is definitely moving forward. So know that's coming. There you go, my lovely.
Okay, we've got another newbie. Welcome, hello. I've got Elle Smith. I've got 5 cards that have fallen out of my pack for you. The very first one I've got is mixed messages. That's a tongue twister. In terms of this is talking about uncertainty, challenge, but it's also talking about following your intuition and following your heart. This is communication. And I would say make sure you communicate really, really clearly. This is all around facing challenges, facing your strengths, stepping up and standing in. I've lost the power of speech. Stepping up and standing up for yourself. Now, this one is past triggers. Don't let stuff from behind you get in front of you. Work out where your triggers are, because with that communication stuff, if something triggers you, it shuts you down instantly. So don't let anything stand in your way, because if anybody has shut you down before, I've got divine justice coming. Karma is a bitch. So there's
No,
divine justice. Yeah, Amanda's cat's called Karma. She's not a bitch, she's a pussycat. But this divine justice is coming, so karma will sort it out. It's also talking about recognizing and fulfilling your potential, because what I've got happening here for you is new adventures. Things are changing. Your life's about to go upwards fast. So get prepared, girl. Strap yourself in. It sounds really
Mhm.
good.
Okay, Susan. Susan, the new follower as well. Hi,
Yes.
Susan. Welcome. We're not all mad here. We're just welcome. Okay, you've definitely got some guidance coming towards you. And the first card that you've actually got is my movement card. My movement card is all about realizing that to go forward, sometimes I need to get rid of some baggage. Sometimes I need to get rid of some stuff that I don't actually need to be hanging on to. That could be people. I'm going to put it out there. It may be people. It may be habits. You may need just a big declutter, but you need to get rid of some stuff to be able to take a step forward, because my cards are flying everywhere tonight. I keep on dropping them. It's about time that you actually start, questioning what is actually out there, what's going on, what am I interested in, what's going to give me that motivation to continue to go forward. All right, because it's all about your forward momentum at the moment. Snakes don't travel backwards. They can't actually go backwards. They can only go forwards, but they do shed a skin. So it's time for you to actually start getting interested in stuff with life so that you can progress forward at this present point in time. It's also a time where you need to be, sorry, I can't get my cards right tonight, looking after yourself. So this is about respecting yourself. Sacred sexuality is talking about respecting yourself, respecting your body, and respecting everything sort of that it entails, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Okay, so you actually need to have respect for self before anybody else can have and show that to you as well. But not everything has to happen. And by the way, before I put this next card up, it is not actually what it seems. I'm asking you to have a little bit of flexibility. I'm not telling you to go out and smoke weed. That would be very bad. Each to their own, of course, but I'm not recommending it. But this is about me, well, not me, this is about you having flexibility. Things don't have to be done by a certain period of time. Things don't have to be done in a certain order. You don't have to be doing the same thing that everybody else is doing to be able to succeed in life. You just have to have a thirst and a natural curiosity, and really have a look at how is it that I can move forward by getting rid of stuff that no longer serves me. Okay, so that was for Susan.
Beautiful, Shelley. I've got a problem because 5 cards dropped, so I'm just going to have to do them. Sorry, girls. We're all stuck together. Shelley, the first card that came out for you is this beautiful strength card. And strength, you know, it can be resilience, but it's also compassion as well, being strong through situations that you are in. And what your guides are saying to me is they really want to acknowledge the strength and the resilience and the compassion that you hold for yourself and others. And they want to really acknowledge you for that. But they also want you to know that in the not too distant future, there is a huge movement forward and an opportunity for new direction for you, right? That this is coming. And there will be a transition time in this, but when it comes, it could be a fast movement forward. Get excited about that. There's a bit that you're going to move through before this comes in, but start getting excited about that. They want you to start envisioning what you really want for you in the future, where that journey is going to take you moving forward, and to nurture yourself in that vision and the ideas, because there's going to be a lot of joy and celebration in that movement forward. Okay, so yes, right now I feel like you're in this holding pattern of strength and compassion and moving through this stage, and probably have been for some time. But really what they want you to know is once this comes, there will be a rapid movement forward. So envision the future, right? Know that it's about nurturing you as well, and get ready because you're going to have a lot of fun. Okay? That's a lot of reward coming in for a lot of hard work you've done, right?
Fiona. Okay. These are my messages from Spirit cards. This is talking about things changing. It's talking about the wheels turning and things changing. It's also talking about you having protection all around you. I just feel you need to open your heart. There's a brand new chapter coming up for you. It's talking about relationships blossoming. It's talking about, this is the sun. Like, this is all about happiness and joy. And what I've got, the last one, is abundance. Abundance to me is a good job, somewhere to live, happy friends, nice relationship. I want these cards. Amanda
I
wants
want
these
those
cards.
cards. I want those
Kelly wants
cards.
these cards. So this is saying it's 2026 is the year of the Fiona. It just feels so much that everything's turning around for you. And I've got my goosebumps all over. So there's somebody in spirit that's saying, you go, girl. You've put yourself on hold for long enough. You need to have joy. You need to have happiness. Things are changing. Embrace it. Jump, leap, go for it, girl. The second half of this year for you is just going to be life-changing.
I got Les.
He only said hi, girls, and then in a later message he says, "Happy Mother's Day to all."
Well,
but I'll throw him in there anyway. Why not?
Oh well, I have cards for Les, and I'm giving Les a cuddle. Giving Les a cuddle. Les, can I tell you the cards actually have like trickled out? So we'll make this the Fast and the Furious. First of all, you're off on an adventure.
Whoa.
That's
Woohoo!
exciting.
It is exciting. It's got really good energy about it, but it also comes with, and make sure we've got our heart and our head that's balanced. Okay, because sometimes we can overthink things too much, or we can lead too much with the heart without thinking about consequences as well. So it's talking about getting that in balance. But oh my goodness, are you going to be off on an adventure? Is it going to be worth it? Yes, take the risk. Go on this brand new adventure that you're actually coming on, because you are not trapped. Don't get tied into one particular thought, one particular train of thought, one particular mindset. You need to make sure that you're changing that mindset. Sorry, that's a transmute card. Change that mindset. Have a little bit of fluidity with it. Don't be afraid to actually speak your truth. You actually need to make sure you're not biting your tongue. You need to make sure that you're having your voice heard. It is so important that your voice is actually heard. Maybe take some time out to make sure that you have considered aspects so that it's, and I don't know why, because this just doesn't make sense to me. You're not a bull in a china shop. So therefore, this new adventure you're on is not going to be about being a bull in a china shop. It's going to be about you sharing wisdom. And that's what I have for you.
Good job,
Thank
AJ.
you, AJ. Thank you, AJ. Beautiful Kathy. I can't stop smiling at these cards for you. And I probably could have guessed what cards were going to come out for you before they ever did, but there you go. Two of Cups is the very, very first card. So, Two of Cups is talking all about like a soulmate, that real love energy, but it's reciprocated energy. So it's really give and receive. It's filling each other's cups. This is just such a beautiful card for that. Union, partnership, everything in emotional balance for you right now. That's what's really coming through. And I love this, right? Ace of Cups, right? So the Ace of Cups is, it's just leading one thing to another, really, because the Ace of Cups is good foundations, things coming into where they should be, everything coming into alignment where it should be. That everything, again, is in balance here with this particular card coming through. And the third card that they brought through for you is my favorite card of the deck, because it's also the Aquarius card, the Star, right? So this is Wish Upon a Star. So please don't limit how good this is, or start saying to yourself, more importantly, this is too good to be true, right? Because it's actually not. Right? You deserve this. You've drawn this in. And it was really such a beautiful balance in this caring relationship. So I love this for you. Beautiful cards.
Thank you, Kerry. AJ, will you take Karen? I've been talking to Karen, so I kind of know what's happening in her life at the moment. So it's better coming from you, who knows nothing.
Okay. One moment, please. All right. Hello, Miss Karen. Hopefully we get to see you soon. Haven't seen you in such a long time.
She's coming on Sunday.
Oh, goody, 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 goody. All right. Miss Karen. All right. Central message first. You are not trapped. You are not trapped. You can get free. You can break free. You have to be open to the opportunity. You have to actually see yourself as the person who can actually free yourself from bonds, from things that are actually holding you down. Okay, so you're the one, the power is within your hands. Okay, it's time to take that back. It's time to reclaim who you are, where you're going, what you actually want, and to be heard. Because you really need, I was going to say, is my card upside down? You actually need some time out working on you. What is it that you actually need? Where do you need to be? But more importantly, who do you need to be at this point in your life? Out and about is always good for you, because that's where you actually get your soul recharged. That's where you start filling your cup up again. That's where you start to be able to take a breath and to be who you actually are, because it's all about how do you value yourself, not how other people value you, but how do you value yourself. It's time that you actually put yourself first without thinking I'm being selfish. It's not selfish to put yourself first. It's not selfish to do things for yourself. It's not selfish to go, actually, I need this for me. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop being who you are, and that is someone who gives and gives and gives. It's about giving to yourself as well. That is a selfless act, not a selfish act. Okay, so how about give yourself a little bit of love? That's me.
Okay. Kerry, do you want me to go or do you want to go?
I thought you had that one. Sorry, I
I've
was
got
looking
it.
for the next one.
No,
Have you got it?
I've got
Yeah.
it. Yep. Okay.
And welcome, Shining Love, Light and Truth. First time here. Hope you enjoy it.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, what I've got for you, my lovely, is that you might have pulled back a little bit for a little while. This is talking about reflection. It's talking about maybe you stepping back and thinking about what's next for me? What am I going to do now? And it's also talking about make the decision, be decisive. Basically, I don't even know you, my darling, but stop faffing around. Just let it go. I did exactly what my dad told me. Let it go. And it threw itself away. So whatever it is that you've maybe had stuck in your head or that you're a wee bit worried about or whatever, it's saying no, 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 no. No, no, no. Get creative. Get energetic. Step into your passions. And I love your name because the card that came out for you is Let You Shine. So polish up your shiny bits. Step into the light, my girl. Let anything that's holding you back go. It's your time to just shine. Go, go, go. No more faffing. Make decisions.
Kerry, Kira's for you, isn't she?
Yep.
Oh, that's because I'm pretty sure Kira's also new here, and I read for Kira yesterday.
Oh, did you? Well, welcome, Kira. Let's just see how how aligned it is with what AJ said to you yesterday. Look, the cards that are coming out for you are quite interesting, really. One is the Seven of Wands here. Now, this is what they're bringing through for you with this card, is they're telling you to stand your ground, right? Just understand, you are worth so much, and they're telling me you're such a beautiful soul, and going inward as well with this, you really do know who you are, right? So just stand your ground with your own values, your own beliefs, your own way of doing things, because you are in the right energy for you and you're following the right pathway for you. Now, the interesting one is the second one that came in was the Two of Cups again. And I actually shuffled again 3 times because this was in my last reading. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just come up again. And it still dropped 3 times in a row. I went, okay. So there is a really good relationship coming in here for you. Right? So if you're not already in this relationship, it's definitely coming in. It's a balanced relationship, which is great, with the give and the take, filling each other's cups. But again, do not lose yourself in that relationship. Stay true to who you are, because this relationship will be an equal balance. So there you go, lovely.
Okay.
Sorry, I've just been scrolling down to some messages. I'm sorry, everybody, for the faces. I'm throwing cards left, right, and centre. Karma, she's walking all over things. I apologise for all our new followers here.
Miss Wendy, what I've got for you, this is the gift. For you, this card, because I kind of sort of know where you're at. For you, this card is all about challenges and changes, and you've given yourself the gift of freedom. And I think maybe now that you've got it, you're a bit overwhelmed and you're not quite sure what to do with it. And this is talking about transformational change. Now, that's exactly what's happened to you. And I can't believe these cards have come out. Like, they're just freaking random. They just threw themselves out the pack. It's talking about, it's talking about personal transformation, but also total transformation. And it's talking about bloody home. And it's saying you're looking for security. Everything's changing. And it says on this card, it says procrastination. Stop faffing around.
Wendy, join the club. Join the club. Queen of procrastination.
Stop faffing around and don't get overwhelmed. Make the bloody changes. Give yourself the gift. Get on with it, my darling. Get on with it. I miss you. Good luck.
Can I just say, I actually thought that I had Wendy, like I was going to be pulling cards for Wendy, and that's when all my cards went flying and everything
Okay,
like
so
that.
You go.
And I'm just going to echo exactly what you've just said. Speak up, stop being overwhelmed, and just get on with it. Be a little bit kinder to yourself, Miss Wendy. You are way too hard on yourself. Trust that you're actually doing the right thing.
Don't change the energy.
Sorry, I was just choking on my own spit there, trying because I was so to get. Yes, don't change your energy. All right, all of this, you're in the right direction. Just got to actually take a breath as well, but get on with it. Stop faffing.
Thanks for the validation, AJ.
Sorry, they came flying.
I'm glad you did that because it's always nice to get validated.
Yeah.
I think we have actually managed to get to the end. We've done.
I was just having a look through, and of course, we didn't acknowledge the, like everyone's saying thank you, and you know what I love about this is watching everyone in chat so supportive, depending on where, like, there's different chats, obviously. There's Facebook, there's a couple of YouTube channels. So you're coming in from all different places. But it's so lovely to see the support for everyone backing each other up in the chat. Watch this space. Thank you, AJ. Very interesting. There you go. So thank you, everyone, for all that feedback. We do read these comments afterwards.
Yeah, we do.
Because whilst we're doing it, it's really hard. We're trying to make sure that we don't miss anybody when we're doing the reading.
Too fast for us because you just keep coming in. Ting, 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 ting.
Yeah.
That's why we needed our bubble girl, but unfortunately she's computerless at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get her back, though. We will have her back again.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got you see your chat, but we've actually got 4 sites feeding into this chat, so we're seeing all of them. So thank you to everyone. If you didn't actually ask for a message, but you just said hi and you really wanted one, now's your last chance. Quick.
I say the same thing. Have we missed anybody? I think we've got everybody. But
I think we've got everybody.
And if we did miss you, please tell us, because we don't like to miss anyone. We do like to try and read for every single person.
Oh, Shelley took notes. Good girl.
Oh, well done, Shelley.
Namira, AJ, can you?
I'm shuffling as we speak.
Yeah, I thought you were.
There you go. It's me, Namira.
Me.
There you go. Welcome.
Welcome. Hello.
You know what I noticed? Our names are not on our screens today. So Annie, wave. This is Annie. I'm Kerry, and that's AJ, who's shuffling right now.
And who's throwing cards
Throwing cards
everywhere.
around the floor.
Oh, I have set cards all over the place tonight. Obviously, energy is really high.
Really high. Really
Cards
high.
with attitude.
I don't know if you guys notice it while you're getting your cards. Are you ready, AJ? And I'll be quiet. You ready? Or
Well, I'm just going to read what I have been thrown. So,
okay.
But I've had quite a few thrown. So, Namira, sorry about this. You're also going to be fast-paced tonight. Okay. First and foremost, whatever you are hanging on to that doesn't belong to you, that you shouldn't be hanging on to, let it go. It is past time that you are hanging on to this. It's time to cut some cords. It's time to, whether that's habits, whether that's people, whether that's practices, whether that's your own self-talk, it's time to actually let it go. You don't need it anymore. You need to actually be a little more flexible in your thoughts and your thinking, the way that you're approaching situations at the moment. You're being asked to actually have a little bit of that flexibility. And instead of thinking, I must be on someone's timeline, I must be doing it in this particular way. No, it's a case of you're being asked to go with the flow at this present point in time. Go with the flow, take a breath. Patience is going to be your virtue. It is. Don't turn your nose up. You know I don't like this card anyway. Sorry, Namira, if you're new, if you are new here, patience is not one of my virtues. So we all know I'm a hypocrite. But it's going to be your word of the week. Okay, patience as well as going with the flow, having a little more flexibility, but also getting rid of that no longer serves you. Stop hanging on to things that really have got nothing to do with you. It's got to do with a lot of other people. So why are you still hanging on to it? It doesn't belong to you. All right? People want to hear your glorious little voice. And that's me.
Now, I spoke to the beautiful Karen, who couldn't join us tonight. She's actually in Melbourne. But I did promise I would actually pull some cards for her. So, Karen, the cards, you may be sorry that you asked me to pull these because the guides have something to tell you. Please don't overthink things in your head, okay? Feels like there's a lot of things coming together for you at the moment and you're in your head about it a little bit too much. Please don't over worry because everything is absolutely coming together. And this is around a celebration. So I do sort of know what's going on around you at the moment. So that totally makes sense. Don't overthink everything. Just know it's all going to be absolutely fantastic when it all comes together. And from there, it's also the part of a whole new journey, right? So this is going to be awesome, right? So stop overthinking things. Just let it all come together because it's going to be great. There you go.
Well, that was a very fast and furious night.
Wasn't it? The energy is so high tonight.
It is high. We're all off the
energy is incredible. And what I was going to say about the energy being incredible, and I did put a post up during the week, we've been talking for ages now about all the energy shifts coming in and what it's actually doing. So insomnia, the ringing in the ears, people wanting more hydration rather than food or the opposite way around, and things are happening all over the place. It's real topsy-turvy with the energy. Well, during the week, I happened to see a news article from Daily Mail about scientists have discovered a link. Oh, scientists discovered it, so it must be true, right? Between the Schumann resonance and the spikes happening in the Schumann resonance and a sudden bout of people reporting to their doctors about high levels of insomnia and ringing in the ears that is not tinnitus. I just had to laugh because we've been talking about what everyone's been experiencing for a couple of years now. But it's now so strong as to what's happening with the energy that even mainstream media can't ignore it any longer. Like they have to talk about it as well. Yeah.
What made me laugh, and I just, for a long time, I've been saying, the next thing that they're going to hit us with is aliens. Well, bugger me. Yesterday on the news, the NASA and all these places have released all these files on aliens that have gone back to the 1940s. And I'm like, duh, like, thank you,
2026 has to be the year.
thank you for the validation. It's on the telly. It must be true. We're not crazy. We're just like 2 years, 3 years, 10 years ahead of everybody else. But yeah, if they come down and they say, take me to your leader, I'm going with them. I'm saying, I'm coming. Let me pack. I'm not staying here. Take me with you.
No. You think they'll take you to a planet where you can turn blue? You've always wanted to be.
Yeah, you want to
Ride on dragons.
You always wanted to be blue.
And ride on dragons. I've got a dragon, but I can't ride on her. She's too little. I'd squish her. Anyway, now that we've gone completely mental.
Yeah,
I know. This is what happens, though. And when you start working with a group of people who are all in that high energy and they start bouncing off each other, guys, it actually starts to get a bit dangerous.
So let's pull this
Please.
back.
There
Thank you to all our regulars who have been with us and know what we're like.
Yep.
Thank you to all the newbies that have popped in today. It's lovely to have you. I hope we haven't terrified you. We are actually quite normal. We're not totally. Lisa's coming with me.
Ready to
We'll
go.
hold hands, Lisa, and go together.
And Christy's in for the dragons. She wants dragons. We've had aliens.
We'll hold
Let's do
hands and go
dragons.
together. So we will be back in a fortnight.
We will.
We appreciate every single one of you.
We really do.
We're good at sitting around talking to ourselves. It's so lovely to have you all on here. Thank you to our beautiful AJ for popping in with us. We love you. It's always
love
a
you
pleasure
all.
to have you here.
We always have so much fun and we talk to lovely people, and
I know it's wonderful.
I love our tribe.
Me too. So yes, all you newbies, join in, play with us.
Yep.
It's so much fun.
So we're here every fortnight on a Sunday night, same time, same back channels. You'll find us.
Have a wonderful fortnight. Enjoy the rest of Mother's Day to all you mummies out there. And Kerry, hit the button.
Hit the end stream button. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
And he whispers secrets in the night, mystical visions taking flight. Carrie's got that angel glow so bright, gliding through the dark to the light. Tarot cards spread on the cosmic rug, healing power in a gentle hug. Meditation's deep like an ancient grove, finding peace through the stars above. Mind, body, spirit, soul, we rise, angel feathers falling from the sky, psychic waves in a gentle tide. Let the universe be our guide. Sound healing echoes through the air, lifted hearts with a tender care. Spiritual journeys we embark, lighting flames within the dark. Messages from angels clear and true, whispering love in all we do. Psychic development strong and wise, open path